She ain't got no money, clothes are kinda funny, her hair is kinda wild and free. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody.
Say a little prayer for you. The moment I wake up.
So I was unloading the car and I'm kind of freaking out right now because I didn't know much about these bowls that I got, and I think there might be different sizes, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. But I was doing some research, started with the markings on the bottom as always. If you don't know, like when you're thrifting and stuff, and you're looking at dishes, look at the bottom. There's usually some markings, and you can Google image search or you can Google the words on the bottom. But these are a Pilco. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably not, because guess what? They're made in France. And I sound like a true Midwestern woman when speaking. But anyways, these retail, so each one came with a lid. I need to count them and see how many I got, but they retail for upwards of like $100 each, but they start around like $50 each. Dug too far in to like researching like the different sizes and stuff. I did find some online for you to reference, and I'll link them here for you, but I haven't dug too far in of like the different sizes. Oh, I think there are different sizes in here. Oh, there are. See, I didn't even know that. There's the small size and the big size. I had no idea. Are you kidding? Anyways, they still sell them. They're at like Williams-Sonoma. I found some on Amazon. Some might be like dupes, or I don't know if they're exactly the Apilco brand, but they have the signature lion head on the side for like the little handles. It's a lion head, and then each one came with this might be too big of a lid. Oh no, that's the lid. But anyways, so cute. So I didn't know what I was gonna do with these, but now I'm actually thinking about why like going so often, like stopping at the thrift store is important. If you want to find the treasures, I shouldn't say like you have to, of course you don't have to. But I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm like walking out and I'm like, well, not that great. And then I go in and I found nothing else really. I found like that J. Crew sweater that was really cute. I'll show you. It's like a cardigan. But it's like the only thing I found, but it was epic. And I spent $30 some and got one of these bowls online. It says it's $68, starting at $68. So I'm sitting here, yeah, really excited about this. So I'll get them all counted out and like I'll share them with you, like photograph them or whatever, but and let you know what I'm gonna do with them. But epic find, happy thrifting.
L is for the way you look at me. Oh,
You guys know how Canvas and Cargo is here visiting us in Michigan. They're set up at our shop. So I have a couple things I've been meaning to share with you about them, but also a crazy story. So I'm just, actually all of it's crazy to me. I just see God's hand in everything, and so I wanted to share it with you guys as just a little testimony of the day. So anyways, you guys know that a couple weeks ago, I lost my grandma. It was a crazy time. We had stuff going on, and then I lost my grandma, and then right after that, we left for Florida. right after I lost my grandma, I got 2 random packages at the door. I was like, I didn't order anything. I assumed maybe it was like flowers or something. So I opened the door, grabbed the packages, brought them inside, opened them up. And the craziest thing, I opened up the first box and I can't even explain my excitement, but it was this teapot and I about flipped out. It's from my friend Megan. I'll tag Farmhouse Supply. It's Farmhouse and then numbers. I call her Farmhouse Supply. I call everyone by their Instagram handles. Like if I have to like tell Jose a story, I'll be like Megan Farmhouse Supply or like whatever, you know what I mean? Randomly just thought of me. This was prior to, like, she didn't know that my grandma had passed. Thought of me when she was thrifting, found this teapot and sent it. I about died because like the fact that someone thought of me in any capacity, bought something, took the time to send it, I was just floored. And so anyways, the nicest thing ever. And it also started an addiction and another, I go to open the second mystery package and lo and behold, Ashley, Canvas and Cargo, thought of me thrifting, found this and sent it to me. They came, I opened them together and like, I don't want to be like, no one ever sends me anything, but no one said like, I don't get like PR packages usually, or like, I don't get a lot of stuff sent to me. Like it's not normal, like an everyday thing. And so that's why this was so crazy that on this day where I needed a hug, I got a hug in some way, and like neither of them knew. And then I think Ashley or something like didn't hear from me right away. And so then, Abby had told her that my grandma passed, and it was just like so random that it came on that day. And today, Ashley was like, Canvas and Cargo, Ashley Canvas and Cargo, that's how I have to talk like about these people, was like, I forgot to put something in that package with the cabbage, cookie jar. Like, how cute is that? It's very me, going right in the Peter Rabbit cabinet. And she pulls this out, and I just stared at her, and I'm sure for a second she thought, oh no, like this is too weird. I shouldn't have given it to her. But I stared at her because I was like, are you kidding? I've not told the internet this, I don't think, but I'll show you what she gave me. It is a Peter Rabbit blanket, okay? Like a quilt. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what you're seeing. Peter Rabbit blanket, okay? She had no idea because the internet didn't know, and I don't tell anybody. In fact, my close friends, nobody knows. I sleep with a Peter Rabbit blanket every single night. Mine was more worn because it's really the same exact blanket. Like they're the same design, except for mine has like a pink border and this one had a blue one. I need to wash this one yet, but they are the same exact blanket. And then the one they got me has a Peter Rabbit back on it. So it has like Peter Rabbits all over it. And then mine is just like a plain back. So, and I'm telling you, like this thing is used and loved, but it's a Peter Rabbit blanket. And the story behind this is every one of my grandma, not the one that passed, the one that's still with us, she gave each of her grandkids a blanket when they were born of some sort. Mine had like different like rabbits and bears and stuff on it, like just stuffed animals on it. And the one that I got when I was born. And in 2018 or 2017, she brought me this Peter Rabbit one because time, you know, we were struggling. Copa came to us in 2019, and when she brought this to me, she was like, after all of our struggles and losing babies, she was like, I don't know if I'll be alive when your sweet child arrives, you know? And so she's like, I want to make sure that your baby has a quilt from me because it's like a tradition. And so she brought me the Peter Rabbit quilt. Well, that night I started sleeping with this Peter Rabbit blanket. I had my blanket kind of set, like stored in my closet. I just wanted to keep it good. and I don't know why, like, I want to use everything that I have, but for some reason, like, that's like tied to my grandma, so I wanted to keep it good. But as soon as she gave this to me, I would cry on this. I would pray for our babies, and I was just like, really, like, it was healing for me that she took that faith move, like, you will have a baby. And so it's very the fact that I have these friends thinking of me in this time, and there's like dust all around me, and I wonder why my allergies are crazy. But anyways, that I have these friends that thought of me, and then the weird coincidence of the 2 gifts showing up at the same time, like when I needed them most, and then the Peter Rabbit blanket that is the same as mine is so crazy to me. And I'm like, I see you, God. I see you. You've got me. You've got my back. And right now, just to be like open and honest, we're very prayerful about like what's next. Like, are we growing our family? Is 3 where we're at? Like, it's kind of like this like unknown area, and like our hearts and our home are open to adopting again. And I keep just like really feeling like it's just gonna happen one day, and I keep having little faith, little nuggets. So I just thought that was really cool, and I wanted to share it with you. And yeah, keep faith.